Let the truth be told. Let the truth be told. Whether you want to hear it or not. Because the truth shall set you free. The truth shall set you free. You are tuned in to Conversation with Bueno. Well, let the truth be told. You take it or you leave it, whether you want to hear it or not. I'll let the truth be told, because the truth shall set you free. If you don't already know by now, on this platform, I educate you, I empower you, and I entertain you to change your mindset through conversations. Mind is a terrible thing to waste, okay? So change your mindset and watch how your life will transform right before your very eyes, and even in the eyes of those who used to know you. Hello. So your life will change for the better. Change your mindset and change your life. And I'm gonna help you out through conversation. So let's be friends. Share my video, comment, and support your girl. Share it and subscribe to my YouTube channel, like my Facebook page. Support. Alright, so let's get into this conversation. Today I want to talk about rejection. You need to notice the underlying motives in people. You need to notice the underlying motives with people's intentions. You need to observe it. You need to pick it up and act accordingly. That's all I'm saying. I do not condone violence. No. Please understand, people's intentions are not always pure. And to the pure, everything is pure. But hey, not everybody's intentions is pure. So let's get to the underlying motives of people's intentions. How do you know you are rejected by others? Can you tell? Do they have to tell you? Or how do you pick it up? How do you recognize it? And there's a difference from dismissal and rejection. Dismissal, when someone dismisses you, it's just for the moment. They try to focus, they're busy, their hands are full. They just want to dismiss you for just that moment. Just to focus on the project they're working on, try to focus on something that is important. So you are just dismissed temporary. Dismissal is different from rejection. Rejection is somebody cutting ties with you completely due to their own personal preference. And before we get into the topic of rejection, I want to first let it be known that tolerance and accommodation is also rejection. Because someone just tolerating you, is, you obviously know they don't like you. There's something like you irritating to them, you annoying to them. They just tolerate you because of your assets, what you have to offer, what you're doing for them, your benefits they receive from you. And accommodation, they're just accommodating you because of the title, because of the environment, the situation that they're just accommodating you just to be civilized, just to be polite. They are just accommodating you just to be polite for peace sake. But other than that, losing you is no feelings attached. Not feel anything by losing you. But they have to accommodate you because of the title, the position, the environment, the circumstances. So it is the same thing in my book as rejection. So tolerance and accommodation is the same thing as rejection. I think so. Because the goal is for you to know your worth and to be valued. That's the goal. Before we get started on the topic of rejection, I also want to make it clear, like, sometimes don't always think the world revolves around you. Sometimes it's not rejection, because we can't always just think about us, thinking that people are attacking us, thinking the whole world revolves around us, thinking like people hate us, they're mad at us, they're jealous of us. Like, you can't always think that, because it's a life. other people are going through things too. They're living their life, they're dealing with things in their lives, privately, publicly. You just don't know what's going on in people's lives. That's why you have to be kind, you have to be generous, you have to be mindful of how you treat other people, because you just never know what they're going through. So it may not always be rejection because of what people go through, and you have to take a step back and realize that the world does not revolve around you, and you're not a target. They are not hating on you, they're not mad at you, they are not rejecting you. I mentioned earlier, they are just dismissing you temporary. It don't mean anything, because people have to live their lives. People go through things in their lives. Everybody have a story. Everybody, young, small, everyone going through something, and we are in different stages, and it may not be directed to you personally. So don't always take things personal. That's number one. Don't always take things personal. You are under attack and the person hates you, they're jealous of you, they're mad at you, you are being attacked. People are going through things in their personal lives, and it is not directed to you. It is not directed to you personally. So you always have to keep that gap open to be able to understand and be relatable. So let me just mention like a few things. One is physical health. Do not just look at someone and just think they're 100% healthy. People are going through things. Physical health, family and relationship fulfillment, work and career prosperity, wealth and money satisfaction, mental health. People are going through stuff. So there's like the different aspects of life. People are going through things, so you just need to not take things personal. Still observe the underlying motive, because the goal that I mentioned, the goal is for you to know your worth. Know your worth. Be around those who see you as a value in their lives. They honor you and they treasure you, and they are afraid to lose you. How do you know you are rejected by others? By body language, attitude, or do they have to directly tell you that they don't want to be bothered with you for you to grab it? Like, okay, I get it, and then you cut ties. Do they have to be like verbal with you directly, or the attitude and the body language can pretty much tell you, like, don't be fooled. People know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. They're very calculative. Rejection can make anybody feel ashamed, embarrassed, and grieve. So when you are rejected by others, you just have to accept it. You just have to accept it, because you're not for everyone, and everyone is not for you. You're not for everyone, and everyone is not for you. So you're just gonna have to accept it and really observe their behavior and the things they say and the things they do. And everyone is not for you, and you're not for everyone. So rejection is not a bad thing. Rejection is a replacement. I see it as a replacement and where you don't need to be. Simple as that. You just don't belong there. So don't take it as you're not good enough, you're not pretty enough, or you don't know anything, because everyone is ignorant of something. No one knows it all, and you need to take that as an honor, like that's where you don't belong. Now you know where you don't belong. That's it. Don't get mad, don't be ashamed, don't be embarrassed. You just don't belong there, and that's fine, that's okay. It's good. It's a good thing. And you live life. If someone reject your love, that's a good thing. That means that you're gonna waste your time and waste your resources on the wrong person. Is a replacement. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It is not a bad thing at all. But know you are rejected is by how the person treat you, their attitude, their body language. How do they relate to you, understand you, accept you? How? Is the behavior reciprocal? You have to understand, when you belong somewhere, you feel it. It shows. It shows. You know it, you feel it, That's where you belong. I experienced, and I feel like we all have. You have been rejected, and you have also rejected someone. You're not gonna be liked by everyone, and everyone's not gonna like you, and that's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. You just being liked by everyone, and everyone likes you. Something is wrong. Something is wrong somewhere. So we have all been rejected, and we have all rejected someone. But that feeling, obviously, it hurts. You feel ashamed, you feel embarrassed, you grieve. The reason because you take it as a failure. You take it as something is wrong with you. You take it really deep, personal. Being rejected is painful. You cry. It makes you cry. It makes you question yourself. You'll be trying to examine everything in your life by being rejected. And sometimes the things or the ones that we truly love, or the things that we truly love, can be the worst decision ever. The things we love, the people we love, are not the best for us sometimes. It may be hard to accept, but it has been proven to me that it is not the best. It's like food. The junk and the things that is not good for you are cheap, are accessible, easy. The food that are really good for you and healthy are expensive. It's reachable, but you have to put the effort into it. But the thing that we want for us, and we think is best for us, and when we are rejected, it hurts so much, and we take it so deep. It's the best thing ever. It can turn out to be the best thing ever. It did for me. It can turn out to be the best thing ever. So don't be so hard on yourself when you are rejected. And how to heal from it is truly knowing your worth,